I'm Mai.
I'm Jay. My back, I heard it in Banff.
No. Welcome back to 3 Kilobytes.
Welcome back.
We're here. We went on vacation, but now we're back. Kat's here, Jay's here.
all the time now.
I'm here. Sebastian's here, the ghost.
And today we're reviewing Looper.
Little Big... Oh, okay.
Looper first. Movie of the fall.
Oh, the fall. Usually in September there are not many good movies. It is an action sci-fi thriller, and it's actually really good.
Starring Bruce Willis,
and
Emily
Joseph
Blunt,
Gordan Levitt.
and Emily Blunt.
Jeff Daniels is in it as one of the bad guys.
Everyone seems to like this movie, but I actually had some problems with it. I know Jay had even more problems with it. I know you absolutely loved it.
In 2072, when the mob wants to dispose of a body, it's really hard to do in that time. So they send a body back through time travel, which is illegal in that time, 30 years before that, to when it's not illegal and isn't invented, and someone there, called a looper, kills them and disposes of the body. So Joseph Gordan Levitt is a looper, an assassin, if you will. But then one time, his older self is sent back, and then the events of the movie unfold.
And he's faced to deal with killing his future self, and that's the little draw of this film. At first, I thought, oh, that's very cool, and I want to see this film, but I hope that's not just it. And when I watched it, I was very satisfied because I'm like, there's actually more surprises.
Yeah, there's more than just that. Scenes that just make you go.
What I really loved about the film is they never explain really in detail how the time traveling works. They're just like, listen, in this film, time traveling exists. Deal with it, let's move on. And I like that. The science fiction, it was amazing. The technology was saying,
yeah, the technology was great. It was subtle.
We have 2 or 3 years. 3 years for the hoverboard.
Well, there you go.
According to Back to the Future 2.
Exactly. Just movies, they tell us we're going to be ahead of our time, and we never are. So this kept everything simple, looking kind of like it does now, a little bit wreckier.
Like the cars looked like they were from now, but they were just retrofitted.
But what didn't you like about it? Because everyone loves it.
There's lots I didn't like about it, because
what was like the main...
there's actual loop holes in the plot all over the place, and we found them last night after we were leaving the theater. It doesn't need to end the way it ends, that's for sure. There's certain things during the story where I was like, oh, that looked bad. Like certain CGI elements in this actually brought me out. So Joseph's character starts the film off, and then halfway through, kind of Bruce Willis's character comes back and meets him. But when they actually show sort of like them meet up in time, there's this like sort of montage of what happens after, and when they meet, the point in time, Bruce Willis looks so ridiculous with his hair. And it was like,
Remember the movie Bandits? That's exactly what Bruce Willis looked like.
I think what he means is there's no good transition from the actor Joseph Gordan Levitt to Bruce Willis.
Yeah, like I was
just so harsh. It
was like brutal.
Gary. It would have helped if they showed Joseph Gordan Levitt's balding a little bit more.
Exactly.
They showed him like playing with his hair and looking at it.
Well, yeah, like foreshadowing that he's going bald. I have to admit that Joseph, he did a really good job actually basically studying Bruce Willis before the film.
Oh my god, he got his mannerisms done so well. The mannerisms we've been loving for years. Like, you know that like knowing kind of smile where he like almost smiles but doesn't really.
My major gripe with the film, and a lot of people are probably going to hate me for this, but Joseph's acting is amazing in other films. But this film, he doesn't have that much dimension. I feel he's kind of a flat character.
You bring up a very good point, because every time I watch him, I want to like him, and I do like him. I don't know if he is a really, really good actor, or just an actor that makes really good choices. I don't know yet.
He's supposed to be this tough-ass sort of assassin, but I don't really buy him as a tough-ass assassin.
I don't say this often, but actually, I was bored, for lack of a better term, in some parts of the film. I would say the beginning, where I kind of wanted to get to the point.
The beginning with the editing was really nice. It was snappy and then slow, and then fast montage, and then slow.
I say as soon as the kid shows up, the film goes...
I thought the kid was good.
Took things from Blade Runner, it took things from The Matrix, it took things from kind of Inception, took things from all these films, but it just didn't, at the end, didn't jive right for me.
Okay, like what? Do you like play with a cow's udder?
Here's the thing, people are calling it groundbreaking. Can you call it, can you honestly
No, absolutely not. I can't call it groundbreaking. I think it's just good sci-fi, and people are starving for it.
It's starving for it.
Well, I think it could have been a lot smarter.
I think they did make the technology timeless. I guess it's in the future, but you can relate with it. I just thought there was like some really good moments and some really, really interesting ideas in this film, and I think people are not noticing anything else, as they're blinded by all these cool ideas and stuff, but not looking at the entire story from beginning, middle, end. My overall score is 8 out of 10. I recommend this film. I think everyone should go see this, especially if you're into sci-fi.
What's your final?
I give it 7 out of 10. Some of the good things about it are definitely they put it together well, but there's just when you got a puzzle and some of the pieces are like broken, but it still fits.
I hate them.
They still kind of fit together, and the big picture is kind of blurry. It just didn't jive for me. It was like his intimidation.
Jab, girl.
Yeah, he's a little soft. He just doesn't come across as a tough guy.
Yeah, and Bruce is Bruce.
And Bruce Willis is just tough. He's just tough, and it was just hard for me to see them turn into each other. There's no good transition. You don't get to see it, and they could have done that, and it would have made it a lot better.
This is the first time you gave your score last, I think, ever. So it's all on you.
I'm excited.
You better end this right.
I
No
give it a
pressure.
9. I liked it better than you guys. I loved all the trippy things they did with time travel, things that happened to older selves or younger selves affecting the older selves. That was really cool. Loved the minimalist amount of technology, yet still cool technology. I thought Joseph Gordan Levitt was fantastic, and the makeup was fantastic. Whoever did his makeup, you were the man. And there were 3 or 4 parts where I was just going. And I really liked the editing, especially at the beginning. I found it slowed down a bit near the end, and that's why I got a little touch sleepy, and that's why it's not getting a 10.
I got touch sleepy.
Just a touch.
What happens if you woke up one morning and you saw a carving in your arm saying "Sweet Pearl," and then I came in and I had blood all over my arm? That means I'm you. I had a sex change and a breast reduction.
Whoa. That'd be crazy.
And I'd be younger. I get a young reduction.
I'd still fuck you.
Sweet Pearl. Please like the video, subscribe. This is 3 kilobytes.
Thank you.
I'd love to give A&C a special shout out. They've actually been supplying us with all the games that we do on the show. We're giving away 2 copies of Black Ops 2, so stay tuned for that. Also, in the near future, we'll also be giving away Halo 4. So Kevin, you might win it. Good luck though.
And near future, we'll be giving away Black Ops 8.
Yep. But even in Inception.
Inception.
Even in what is it?
Even in Inception.
Well, even in that film.
3 kilobytes.